Hello everyone, welcome to the last video of 2024 on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the updates which happened in November and December 2024. This will be a summary type of video since we do not have a lot of visuals to accompany the video. Let's get started with the core updates. So the web UI itself got updated all the way to version 1.5.19. If you have not updated your ComfyUI in a while, you may be surprised to see a couple of things in the front end change. We also got a couple of models. We have the SD3 medium diffuses format weights and LoRa's, which got a support. We have the official SD3.5 ControlNets. There's also the Flux model variant. We have the Flux in Paint, Redux, and so on. That's the category which got support. I have not made a video on this topic yet. There's actually a lot of videos already on YouTube on these topics. I did make a video on LTX video and that got its support. It also got improvements in terms of the VA decoding. There's also a new VA support, and we also got model merge for LTX model. The next one is Hunyuan video. I've made two videos on the channel on this topic. There's also an FP8 I have not covered yet, but we got a support for it. There's also the VAE encoding and decoding in the tile node that was added. We also got the Llama text encode scale FP8 format, which got a support. There's also the fast preview for Hunyuan video now. There's a PixArt model support. There's also the Mahiro, which got added. And I'm not sure about this Mahiro. I have not used it myself. It basically says that it's an alternate CFG and it modifies the guidance scale to be more on the direction of the positive prompt rather than the difference between the negative prompt. It also says that Mahiro is so cute that she deserves a better guidance function. So I'm not really sure what this is about. So if you know about it, please let me know in the comments down below. All right, next category is about the node updates and improvements. We got a couple of nodes which got renamed, and you can see the list here. So if you're trying to search for a couple of nodes and you cannot find it, try to use these names next time. We also got the model merge. Like I mentioned, we have a model merge for Mochi and for the Aura Flow models. There's also the clip set last layer node, which will now work with the T5 models. So that's basically the skip layer guidance, and it's going to work with Flux, Aura Flow, and stable audio now. They've added the conditioning stable audio. We have fast preview for Mochi, fast preview for LTX, and we got some more LTX updates there. We have noise that's going to be added to the guidance image to ensure that we have generated motion. One thing that is important to note here is this update folder path. Now, before we were using the folder path models clips to put in our text encoders. So the T5XX models will go in there. The clip L will also go there if you're using the Flux model. But now I recommend you to just move those models into the text encoders folder, since it says here that in the future, this folder path will be deprecated. Now next, because of the video models that were added, they've added a couple of nodes to make sure that they work, and we have the video decode tile, the video encode tile version for these video VAE. I talk about these two in my Hunyuan video and how it's going to affect how you can change the values in order to not get an out of memory issue. They also added like a fix that's going to free memory before doing the tile decoding. There's also some memory issues bug fix that happen. Now there's a Mochi latent node, and we also have a couple of VA decoding issues with LTX video. It says it got fixed. I'm not sure for how many people it's actually working, but there is an update which basically fixed that issue. A couple of performance optimization for AMD users, AMD GPUs. You can use this command here to hopefully get a more memory efficient attention, and it says experimental here, so you can give it a try, see if it actually improves something, and if not, you can revert back to your previous command. There's also a use sage attention, and I'm not sure what this one is. It's way too complicated for me to understand, but if you know about it and you can summarize it in simple terms, let me know in the comments down below. We basically have a command to use this sage attention There's also a new VRAM that's going to completely offload weights, and we got some more memory fix, VRAM bugs, and so on. Couple of compatibility and bug fixes. We have fixed diffusers. We got the Flux ControlNet diffusers version, which got it fixed. We have the Mochi all-in-one checkpoint T5XXL key name fixes. We got the memory leaks, LTX video, low VRAM. For Mac version, there was an update. Before, there was this black image bug on recent version of Mac OS. So you may want to update your ComfyUI if you were getting these black images. There's also a fix for the PhotoMaker node. So on the channel, I've released a video on PhotoMaker. That's a while back, and new people were saying that the nodes were no longer working. So hopefully when you update your ComfyUI, these are built-in nodes, by the way. When you update your ComfyUI, it's probably going to fix it. Couple of new features, kind of. We have the built-in terminal that got an update. There's a support for Ascend NPUs. There's a new scheduler, the KL Optimal one. We have support for all diffusion format for the Hunyuan video LoRa. There is a new Mochi VAE encoder. There's also a 3D node support now. We have 3D mask. So if you go into your ComfyUI inputs folder, you may see a 3D folder there. There's also the LTX model merging node. And for the LTX one, they changed the minimum length to 1 for T2I, which allows text to image and image to image with no additional changes. Couple of documentation updates. They've added an example for Mochi in the ComfyUI examples page, for Hunyuan PixArt as well in the example page there. There were some more bug fixes and memory leak fixes. They've also removed some useless code as caption there. Now, in summary, what you'll need to know in case you have not been following the ComfyUI community is that the web UI itself got updated, and we have a couple of new models, mainly the Flux variant with the SD3 ControlNets, and we have video generators as well in the LTX video format, the Hunyuan video. And if you are using AMD, you may want to try out this command and see if it's actually going to work for you. All right, so that's the last video for this year on the channel, and thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support until now. Have a nice day. Take care. I will see you next year.